DNS server. First, login as a root. If you don't log in as a root, you will have to run sudo command to install package yum install -y bind star casing dash name server. Bind star means it will install bind util, bind devel, bind library, bind chroot, all those files. Now I am going to check the system IP address that I will use in the configuration. ifconfig ets0 to view the IP address of the system. My IP address is 192.168.1.111. Now there are 4 files that we have to edit. 2 files are located in here. Casing-nameserver.conf is a sample file that I will use to create a new file, name.conf, that will be a configuration file of DNS server. So I am going to copy this file as name.conf. Now modify name.conf. Here replace IP address of localhost with the IP address of the system. This line is not required. Comment it. Allow query to every machine. So type any. It means everyone can query. Match client any. And destination. Save and exit. There is other config file which is named .rfc.zones. Replace local domain with wtutor.com or whatever domain name you want to configure, and replace local domain.zone with forward.zone. That will be our file for forward lookup zone. Replace this IP with 1.168.192, which is the network ID in the reverse order. Replace name.local with reverse.zone. That will be our reverse lookup file. Save and exit. Now you have to give permission to this file to named group chgrp named and name.conf. Recently we have replaced local domain.zone with forward.zone and name.local with reverse.zone. So we will have to create those 2 files, forward.zone and reverse.zone, in other config directory, which is var named chroot var named. So copy local domain.zone with forward.zone and name.local with reverse.zone. Yeah. Now modify forward.zone. This is our forward lookup zone file that will have entry of host name to IP address. Type full computer name here. Don't forget dot at the end. That is our mail address. Full computer name and a record, host name. Save and quit. Also modify reverse.zone. Do the same as forward.zone. Type full computer name here. That is the address to get mail related to named service. Type full computer name it is PTR record, full computer name, and here host address, the last address in the IP address. Save and quit. Give permission to the name group to these two files, forward.zone and reverse.zone. Now add an entry in the host file, IP address space full computer name space computer name. Save and quit. Also add an entry in resolve.conf of name server, search our domain name, and name server IP address of the system. Save and quit. Make sure in this file you have full computer name configured. Start the service. Now check whether we have configured correctly or not with dig command. Query 1 answer 1 no error, it's good. To check reverse lookup zone, add -x switch. Query 1 answer 1 no error, it's good. You can use NSLOOKUP also to check DNS resolution. Yeah, it is working. So it was DNS server.